Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. I don't know if you knew this, but anyone can get the same premium wireless for $15 a month plan that I've been enjoying. It's not just for celebrities. So do like I did and have one of your assistants switch you to Mint Mobile today. I'm told it's super easy to do at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
It's car con carne. Let's eat in the car. It's car con carne. And now here's the star of our show, James Van Alstyne.
This is Car con Carne. It's a Q101 podcast, and Car con Carne is sponsored by Easy Automation. Easy-automation.net. Transform your living space with cutting-edge home automation. Experience seamless control over audio, video, lighting, climate, security, and more. And you can transform your home. Or if you own a bar or restaurant, that would work too. Embrace the future of smart living. It's your home, your rules. Get a quote by visiting easy-automation.net or give my guy Dan a call. Dan can be reached at 630-730-3728. I talked to my guy Dan mere hours ago, and he said, you know what? I am going to Liars Club on Friday, January 24th. That is my segue. To my right, if you're listening or watching, he is on my right. He is Herb Rosen. He is the owner of Liars Club. Liars Club hosting a benefit for LA fire victims on the 24th, Friday night. Liars Club, of course, 1665 West Fullerton Avenue, Chicago, Illinois. I want to talk about that. I also have ice cream sitting on my dashboard.
Yes.
So I got to open it.
And if you have the defrost on, that's not going to last long.
And I do. Let me know if it gets too warm. So I
I'm
get the temperature.
good. Yeah, I should have taken this off. Well, it's probably better to coat this with it, but yeah.
So rather than meet at Liars Club, this was your idea. You said, let's go to Margie's on Montrose.
Because I've already etten twice today, and I didn't need another full meal, and I knew that we were going to do car con veggie or
Carcine carne
if Lucas came, but he couldn't come.
Scott Lucas of Local Age.
We're going to go to Amittable.
Are you the only one who calls him that?
I've always called him
I know
that,
you
so
have.
Maybe, probably, yeah. I don't know. Maybe.
So we're at Margie's on Montrose. Surely you've been to the one over. What's that?
It's the second location.
Right.
There's
the
OG.
The OG in Bucktown. But I got the butterscotch sundae, which I'm going to dive into. This is like $8.95. This is a mountain of ice cream and all the goodies. Yeah, you're already doing some work on the hot fudge.
Hot fudge, holy moly. Do you remember hot fudge?
You know what? It's the first thing that came to mind when I said it. I'm like, that's a reference no one will get. It's a TV show, like a Saturday morning TV show.
You can find it on YouTube. And O'Connell is always like, that dude looks like a hot fudge person.
Hot fudge, holy moly.
That song was great. Hot fudge, holy moly. Have some fun. I always wanted to cover that.
So we're at Margie's. I'm going to try to eat a butterscotch sundae as we talk about the benefits. So, Herb, I booked this interview with you when you first started reaching out saying, hey, we're looking for bands to do this, thinking we'd record it and I'd help promote the show.
Right.
You announced yesterday,
MC.
the day before.
Yeah.
The day before we recorded, you announced and it sold out. So we're not promoting that show so much as we're just acknowledging that it's existing.
Yes.
Because you can't get tickets.
No, yeah. It sold out quickly. So we've got Local H and Tough Suds, TUFFSUDZ.
Right.
For those listening. And Viceroy.
Love it.
And yeah, it sold out really quickly. And I had something I never do. So we had a cancellation on the 24th about a week ago. Something I never do. I did an open call
on social,
on the internet, on social media, saying, hey, we need bands for this, and oh, what a mistake. But in other ways, it wasn't. I had not hit Scott Lucas up yet, or was going to. I knew he had gigs coming up in the Burbs, and it might be a conflict.
Yeah,
anyway,
that band's busy these days.
Yeah, absolutely. He's always busy. And so he saw it and hit me up. He's like, what's the deal with this? I'm like, dude, if you want to do it, it's going to make it real easy. I'm like, I can just go, sorry, we're done here. And so he was down. He made it happen, and very cool of him to step up. So, yeah, so that one is sold out, and the proceeds are going to, the majority will be going to the American Red Cross of the greater Los Angeles area. Angel City Pit Bulls, which is actually a friend of Justine, Scott's wife, just volunteered for them because they're not just doing pit bulls and dogs. They just took in a bunch of horses. They're doing horses that were in the
We've seen
fire.
footage of that and photos of that kind of work.
Yeah, and then we're going to do music cares because we want to do a musician one also, and they're like, it seems like they're, boots on the ground actually doing stuff right away.
Well, I reached out to you right away when I saw the open call.
Yeah.
And I said it to you then, and I still feel this way. When something like this happens, when some big cataclysmic, life-altering tragedy hits that many people, I have a moment where I'm paralyzed. I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Like, the enormity of it, sure, I can send money, but I feel like I need to do more, but I don't know what to do. So when you stepped up and said, yeah, we're going to open our doors at Liars Club, and bands are going to play for free, and we're going to raise some money.
And it worked. It worked well. Like I said, we had the cancellation on the Friday. I'm like, that's soon enough. I would have preferred to do it tomorrow, but that was almost too soon to get it together. Mm-hmm. And and like you said, we do what we can from here, and that's cool.
Well,
and it go ahead.
I've done open calls for the podcast, for radio shows, on social media. You do get a big response, and it can be a lot to wade through. Watching this one from my neutral corner,
right?
I love seeing all the response.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's super cool.
Like, I love seeing this community, truly a community, come together and say, yeah, what can we do?
Absolutely. And that's exactly what happened, and I appreciate that. To everyone that did and that I didn't respond to, that's why I also had to do the open response of, hey, that one's full. Uh-huh. But now we get to, due to the overwhelming response, we're doing another one, a matinee one on Sunday the 26th, which will start at 3 p.m., So far, we have confirmed, and definitely not in this order, the Handcuffs, who are always great. John Langford solo.
Nice. Has Langford ever played Liars Club?
Yeah, well, just recently, like a couple months ago. When was it? I can't remember. Yeah, it was the last few months, and he never had played there before. And I was like, whoa. And it was John Langford and his Fancy Men, and it was killer. It
John
was a
Langford's
little
the
more,
best.
Yeah, exactly. Like, just you can't even. What can you not say?
Right.
And it was great. It was a little more punky than the Wacos, and it was and Alan was playing bass, and it was fucking great. Anyway, so
Handcuffs and Langford.
And then we've got Torch the Hive confirmed, Death in Memphis. And Ricky Liontones, one of his.
That's a full day.
It's a full day. And two more to TBA. Yeah, we're looking at like 3 to 9, I think. Realistically, 3 to 9.
So only 3 bands on Friday the 24th.
Yes.
And then you're just all day into the evening on the 26th.
Exactly. That could end up being a melee.
I think so.
Well, one thing that I was talking about with Lucas. The Local H show, this will be, and Local H have done quite a few Liars Club shows over the years, but this will be the first Local H Liars Club show that both Scott and I will be sober. Because I'm doing sober January.
Okay.
For my 25th year in a row, I might add, you Johnny-come-lately hipster fucks. who ruined it, by the way. But yeah, it's my 25th year in a row of doing that. And Scott is doing sober while his wife is pregnant. So that's going to be weird.
That's respectful.
Yeah, that's very cool. But that's going to be weird. Someone suggested that I drink some of those THC seltzers. I was like, yeah.
See, I don't get the people
right on that.
I don't get the people who say, I'm sober,
right,
but I still smoke weed.
Yeah, right. That's that. You can say you're dry, you're not drinking alcohol, but yeah.
Sobriety suggests that you're not ingesting anything that alters you in any way.
Exactly.
Like, no problem with what you're doing, but let's not call it sober.
Exactly. And so many people, whatever.
It's like vegetarians who say, well, I eat fish. Well, no, you're not a vegetarian.
Yeah, then you're a pescatarian or
That's right.
something.
So these two events, the 24th sold out. That's going to be amazing. It's a Friday night. Local H, Viceroy, and Tough Suds with the Z.
Yes.
What do you know about Tough Suds? They're kind of a mystery to me.
Okay, well, Lucas is like newly in love with them, or somewhat newly. He told me a couple months ago, and the record is great. But my experience with Tough Suds, it was a show like on a Tuesday, like right after COVID. We were just kind of reopening up, or like one of those, maybe when they were only letting in however many people. And I had no one to work. I remember I was working the door at the gig on a Tuesday night, and they were just these goofy fucking kids that were super psyched, and I immediately liked them. They were not very, they were by no means ready or polished or anything. I think they might have even done covers, but man, the songs on this record are great. The songs are great. The fucking lyrics are funny. They're super cool. And how can you say no to a band that spells Tough Suds that way?
Well, yeah, if they're not using the Z in seriousness, if they realize it's a goofy way to spell it.
Oh, no, I think they know.
Good.
Yeah. But fucking great. And Viceroy is, Nick Miller, and it's gonna be fun.
Nick Miller, he's a guitar man.
Yeah, he is. Well, hey, he has excellent guitars, he has excellent amps, he has an excellent tone, and he knows how to play. And I seriously am a fan of that band. I remember early on, kind of like, dude, and he like thought we were like joking. I'm like, no, we really. There's that song "Rock and Roll Poster" from the first record that is still in my head from the first time I listened to it. Yeah,
I love it.
It's great. But yeah, here we are.
And then 6 to 9 bands on the 26th.
6 or 7. That I think we are going to do pre-sale on that, and it will probably be in the next couple days when we confirm it. Now that the other one sold out, and then the second one just came about because the response was so great, and thank you to everyone.
Again,
for that.
it's just we're so far away geographically from LA, but
yeah,
it is never wrong to take care of other people.
Well, one of our the first day it really got in the news. So it was maybe the second day of the fires. Michael Connell called me. He's like, "Hey, have you talked to Bird? His old roommate Jeff Bird lives out there." And I'm like, "No, I haven't, but I know it's close. But I'll hit him up." And literally 3 minutes later, Gary sent me a screenshot of his Instagram post that his house was burned to the ground. He lived in Altadena, and he lost everything. He did not get. He said, "What did he say to me?" He said the two things I wanted were my 48 years of record collecting. Like he had probably 10,000.
Oh my God!
Rooms. Was not able to get that, but he also he has Pig Baby Records that the Schizophonics are on, and Deadbolt and some other small label. But he the reason it's called Pig Baby, he used to do competition barbecuing and smoking, so he did get a smoker rig out. So he said 1 out of 2 ain't bad.
Wait, Deadbolt is in the surf scary surf band from San Diego?
Yes. Yeah.
I love Deadbolt.
Yeah, they're great. Yeah, they played at Liars before, way back when.
Dude, the Tiki Man album is a masterpiece by Deadbolt.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's him. That's his. Them and the Schizophonics are like his big bands on Pig Baby Records. So go out and buy it. And then Aaron Baker, who used to live here, used to play in Dorian Taj's band. He also lived in Altadena and lost everything. And he has a GoFundMe going there will be some proceeds going towards that as well.
We don't need to promote the Friday show because it's already sold out.
So yeah, the Sunday the 26th, keep your eyes on social media for the ticket links, the events and the ticket links. For,
but the reason why I said that, Herb,
yeah.
it is worth mentioning. I've seen Local H play your club. There is nothing, there are a few, welcome to Chicago, there are a few live experiences that are so authentically rock as seeing that band in a club.
In a small place. Yeah,
oh my God.
Great. It's always great.
Always great. So congratulations if you got tickets. That's going to be a pretty special night. And then that Sunday will be... You know what I like about the Sunday lineup? I like seeing shows where the bands all are a little bit different. I don't like going to shows where you're getting the same sound for 3 hours. Because by the time the headliner hits, you don't give a shit.
And people are kind of finally just figuring that out, too.
Oh my God.
Yeah. When you have Cookie Cutter into the headliner that you might want to see, it's just,
Like, I lose my appetite for that whole vibe.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, the idea of seeing the Handcuffs and John Langford and Torch the Hive, cool.
Yeah, it's cool. Definitely. And then, one, I don't know if I'm supposed to say it, but one of the iffies, one of the TBAs, but hasn't confirmed yet, is Chloe from the Handcuffs is hooking up. It's a female marching band called Clamor and Lace, I believe, which I certainly hope happens because I already love them because of the name and the whole deal. Yeah.
Marching band.
Yeah. That's it. Right. You had me there. you had me.
I've got a visual on what that entrance looks like, everything.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly.
And you're doing something with PBR, right?
Oh, yes, that's right. Yeah, PBR, that's another cool thing about the open call positive is that the guy, PBR rep, Alex, hit me up. I was like, hey, we'd like to get involved. And they're doing like a a donation matching, so to speak, where they donate $1 for every PBR sold. So that's great. What I usually say about the sold out shows is show up around showtime, which I'm guessing will be 10:30, 11ish for local age. Show up around showtime, and when there's always no shows of advanced ticket buyers, and you can probably buy one.
That's what I was going to ask.
Yeah.
So I bought tickets to the show.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I don't think I got a ticket. I got a receipt. How am I getting in there?
No. We'll call. There's
Okay.
a list. Yeah, it's
That's what I figured.
always will call. It says that on the site. It should at the bottom.
I don't read that shit.
Yeah, exactly. But it does. You don't get any hard ticket or any scanning. You'll be on a will call list at the door.
Perfect.
And you don't really need to bring proof. ID you need to bring, but you don't need to have your little thing. I'm trying to think what else.
The sundaes.
Actually, Sunday. How is butter? Okay. My girlfriend insists that she likes butterscotch, but she doesn't even like sweets. I'm like, butterscotch is like the sweetest thing you can get.
I love butterscotch.
Well, she asked me to get her a side of it, so I'm going to go back in and get a side because I don't believe she likes it, which is really interesting for the listeners out there.
And I like just a basic sundae. The vanilla, the topping, and then nuts, whipped cream.
Oh yeah, we were saying. Did we say it on air? But the bummer about the to-go, when you get it inside, you get like a gravy dish of hot fudge, gritty hot homemade hot fudge on the side. It's awesome. Look at me, I'm like, 8 chins. And hold on, and even in the to-go spoon in the napkin, you get your wafer.
Love it.
It's not a wafer thin mince, but it is a wafer. Mm-hmm. Get me a bucket.
So, in summary, Herb.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing this.
Yeah. Thank you.
It helped me kind of feel some purpose and find a way to do right by people, and I'm sure other people feel the same way. And the fact that we can drink PBR and help the cause, oh fuck.
Right. Even better.
Yeah.
Even better.
All right, Herb, Liars Club. Next weekend, as of when we're recording this, lots of awesome music, all for the right reasons.
Great cause. Yeah.
Yeah. And
and also, people have been asking some of the foundations, organizations that we're donating to. There's going to be their information on the Liars Club sites.
Oh, good. So if people can't go,
if they can't go, if you want to donate, that's great. Or if you even want to donate, and we'll do it for you. Either way, but yeah, that stuff's coming as well.
Love it. And if you're watching or listening, you do buy your tickets for the Sunday show.
Yes,
or you want to. Link in bio. I had a couple people ask me.
Yeah, link in bio on Instagram. Well, and I also fucked up because on the original post I wrote link in bio and forgot to put it in the link tree. But link in bio, and then on the Facefucks, it'll be in the ticket thing on the Facebook event as well. And that we'll probably have those links up by Saturday for the 26th.
Love it. All right, I will see you at Local Age.
Thank you so much, man.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Cheers.